Hello guys, I am Subbaragav. Today we are going to see how to make a shooting game in Scratch. I am using Scratch version 3.0 in my Google Chrome. So first we should make a player sprite. I have made a sprite for Glock 22. If you don't know what is Glock 22, Glock 22 is a porous gun. It shoots like pistol. So this one will shoot slowly. I have made a machine gun which will shoot little fast. So now I'm going to create another sprite for the bullet. We should not put any outline. I'm choosing my color red because it's my favorite. Take a rectangle, zoom it in and draw it into a perfect shape for this. You can see it by zooming it in. I'm keeping it perfectly right over here. So it needs to be little in the shape of square. So this is going to be our bullet. Next, we are going to rename the sprite as bullet. So now we have created our bullet and our player. Now I have created my enemy, which is zombie. So I have created this sprite. We need to rename it as the enemy. Now I have coded it as my variable killed, and you can I have just typed something and zombie. So this is all the variables you need to make, and you can you can put up my variable. So you need to code now when flag clicked hide. So basically what is going to happen is when I click the flag button, it's going to hide, and then set my variable to 0. It's going to go to 0 forever. Wait 1.2 seconds and create clone of myself. So it'll wait 1.2 seconds and it'll create clone of itself. So this is going to be our first coding. So the next piece of coding for the zombie is when I start as a clone. You can find this block in the control. Set zombie to 3. You might have remembered this variable called zombie. Set zombie to 3. Set it to 3. Then it will show after 1.2 seconds. Then go to X 215. X means the width of an area and Y means the height of an area. So X 215 is gonna vary from here, and Y pick random -170 to 170. So the middle is going to be 0, -170, and 170 means from the top till the bottom. Top till the bottom forever. Point towards sprite 1. It hasn't changed it to player, so you need to change it. The player. Move 0.2 steps. It'll move very slowly if touching sprite 2, which is the bullet. Change zombie by 1. The zombie variable by 1. Change my variable by 1. So as soon as the bullet touches the enemy, the zombie's life will change by 1, and my variable is going to be the score. I'll rename it as the score. As soon as it touches the bullet, you will get 1 point. And I have put the effects for it, like set brightness effect to 50, wait 0.5 seconds, so it'll blink like something, and then it'll disappear from there. So then we will we'll check this piece of coding. I have added it here. If you can get this green color block from here, I have put this. If 1 is less than zombie, the zombies variable, that means it will do this piece of coding. This is if zombie equals to sprite 3. So it's going to be sprite 3 because this is sprite 1, sprite 2, sprite 3. Change catch by 1. This catch, 1 second. Change catch by 1, and then it will delete the clone and it'll forever it'll keep on doing this thing. Now let's check it out. It won't the zombies start coming. If I move it here, the zombies start moving here, and I move the sprite over here, the zombies follow always the player. So this is the piece of coding for the enemy. Now we'll check out for the player. So now we are going to create 2 more variables, which is for the gun. I have showed you that the costumes I have made is Glock 22 and machine gun. So I have to make 2 different types of things. So I have created a gun variable and a life variable. So the gun variable for the gun variable is going to be for this. You're going to put the coding with this one. When flag leg, set gun to pistol, or you can set the gun to pistol, or you can set the machine gun to first. Forever, if key space pressed or any key pressed, I want the space key to be pressed, then create clone of sprite 2, which is the bullet. If gun equals to pistol, then wait 0.3 seconds. So the delay is going to be 3 seconds, 0.3 seconds. And if the gun equals to machine gun, that means it needs to wait 0.1 seconds, which will shoot fast. Then this piece of coding is for the lives. When flag clicked, forever, if touching sprite 3, the sprite 3 is the enemy. If touching the enemy, then change lives by 1, by -1. So I am going to keep 5 lives. So it'll remove 1 by 1, and then it'll wait 0.5 seconds. And this one is for moving. When flag clicked, forever, switch costume to gun. So it will switch the costume to gun, and gun is going to be pistol. So I want pistol at the first, so it will switch the costume to gun, and it's going to be Glock 22. So I got to change it to Glock 22. Now if key 1 pressed, then set gun to Glock 22, and if key 2 pressed, then set gun to machine gun. So this is for all the shooting, and from here it will start for the moving. So I'll join it here. If key right arrow pressed, then it will it'll turn 5 degrees right. So it's gonna make our, so I'll show you. So when I press the right arrow key, it'll change right, and when I press the left arrow key, it'll go left. When I press the up arrow key, it'll go front, and when I press the down arrow key, it'll go back. So I will join it here. So let's check it. So this is our game. Now we are going to make it for the bullet. As I click the space key, it doesn't make the clone of bullet. So now we'll go for the bullets coding. So now I have created the coding for the bullet direction. Yeah. So this is the coding for the bullet. So when flag clicked, hide. So when I click the flag, the bullet is going to be hid. When it starts as a clone, go backward 99 layers. This coding you will find it over here. Go backward 99 layers. Then it will show go to the player. This bullet will go to the player, but we can't see it. Point in direction of the player. So when we showed it, we don't want it to go. When we start the flag, I'm pointing over here, and but the bullet goes here. We don't want that. So I am putting this one, point in direction of the player. So the bullet will shoot in the direction in which the player is standing. Move 30 steps. So it will move in the direction of the player 30 steps. Repeat until this block you will get it from the repeat until we'll get it from here. I'll take the OR operation block. We'll put touching edge. For in Scratch, the edge is always the right side, so it'll repeat until it touches the right side, or it'll touch the enemy. It'll repeat, move 15 steps, then it'll delete this clone, or else that bullet will go till here and it'll get stuck. So let's check out our game. So how's the game working? So the score increases when I shoot many zombies. When I press machine gun, it shoots so fast. When I change it to block 22, it shoots slowly. So this is our game. You can choose any backdrop you want. I'm choosing the backdrop from the Scratch one. From the patterns, I am choosing the stripes. So sometimes this game may lag because the bullets codings won't work perfectly, and when you change it back to Glock 22, it'll shoot perfectly.